Hey guys, so I'm going to make this video as short as possible because I'm going to be making a lot of videos over the next week. I decided to go ahead and do the 7 dates in 7 days, and tonight was the very first date I went on. I just got back from it, and I have to say that it went very different than the last date that I had went on. On Saturday, I went on a date, and that's the same day I decided to go do the 7 dates. Or I didn't decide, but I came up with the idea to do the 7 dates, and I made a video blog about that first date that I went on in a long time. And you guys said that you kind of wanted to hear 7 dates in 7 days, so I decided to start lining them up. I just got home, and what a nice guy. This guy, really chill, a little bit older. Let's see. As soon as we got together, like I picked him up, and the plan was to go have pizza at a nearby pizzeria, and um, and then maybe grab a drink afterward, depending on how we felt. And so I pick him up, and then we go start heading towards the pizzeria. And the very first conversation that we get into ends up being about our dead mothers, which we both have in common. And in fact, we both lost our moms in the same year. So we shared our stories about that, and just like what the process was like, and what our family, like what was going on with our families, and just like our last days with our moms. And it was really, I don't know, like it was just something. It was such a refreshing foot to start out on, and I really liked that. And then we walked to a pizzeria, and then we ended up going to eat at a different pizzeria um, because it just we didn't like the options at the first one, so we went to the second pizzeria, and my computer died. So we went to the second pizzeria, and we got pepperoni and jalapeno pizza, both of us, and we continued our talk. And oh God, we talked about traveling was a lot of what we talked about. He was talking about going to Europe, and I was talking about going to New Zealand. And then, right as I'm talking about going to New Zealand, I say people in New Zealand. Something I found interesting was that people in New Zealand refer to themselves as Kiwis, and I said Kiwis, and the guy at the restaurant next to us, sitting, it was like outside seating on a patio, and then there was like a little fence, and then there was like more outside seating for the restaurant next door. And the guy sitting at the table, he was drinking a beer by himself, and he looks over and he's like, I don't know how he got my attention, but we shared a glance or something like that, and he was like, what? And then turns out he was from New Zealand, and he was here checking out universities to go to finish his master's degree program. So us three started talking, and this gave me great conversation with my date. And then I kind of felt like I made a connection with someone else, and it was all felt like it was like meant to be, and it was like it was like a very surreal moment. And so it was super cool. We all talked about like skydiving, and like because I did something like um, something like bungee jumping when I was in New Zealand. And it was at the Sky Tower, and the guy was from Auckland, and the Sky Tower's in Auckland, and we talked about the hotel, and how I jumped. And and then my date had went real skydiving the, for his birthday or something like that, and it was just really cool. So we had a great time. Um, I think it ran about an hour and a half, and then he had to get up early, so he says, and I was kind of felt like it was at a good place. I didn't really want to go grab a drink, or go to like another bar or anything like that, and my meter was up, so it was everything was running right along perfectly. So I dropped him off at his house, and then I came home, and here I am. So day one down, first date went great. I don't know. I would definitely like to hang out with him again. He was really chill to talk to, and very easy to talk to. We just like kept a steady flow of conversation, and don't know if there's like a romantic spark. I know he's not exactly looking for like a relationship. He's just kind of like looking for looking to make new friends and stuff, because apparently he's at a shortage of friends right now. So I might be happy to be one of them. And just depends on how things go. I'll keep you updated on that. And look for my next video, day 2. I've got the second date lined up, and I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Bye.